Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to another segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. We recite stanza 4 from Asa Mahalla Chotha, composition of Guru Ram Das on page 446 of the Guru Granth Sahib Ji, and the recitation first. Asa Mahalla Chotha, Kalijug Har kiya, pag tre khis kiya, pag चौथा टिके टिकाए जियो गुर शब्द कमाया औखद हर पाया हर कीरत हर सांत पाए जियो हर कीरत रुते आई हर नाम वडाई हर हर नाम खेत जमाया कलयुग बीज बीजे बिन नावे सब लाहा मूल गवाया जन नानक गुर पूरा पाया मन हृदय नाम लखाए जियो कलयुग हर किया पग त्रै खिसकिया पग चौथा टिके टिकाए जियो. Bear in mind that we are speaking about the so-called yugas, the cycle of time in which the world is trapped, so to speak. It's referred to also as samsara or a wheel. Here in this Shabad, the Gurus have taken the metaphor of the 4 yugas and applied it to the maturation, the corruption of the mind. And so we spoke about the different stages. Infancy is like Satyug, where things are in balance, spontaneously happy, followed by Teta, which is the appearance of youth, accompanied by force, and Dwapar, which is maturation, adulthood, and being overwhelmed with desire. And this is, of course, when the morally degenerate mind hits rock bottom, Kalijug. This is according to the myth. But actually, Gurbani considers Kalijug to be the most opportune time because it doesn't take much except recall and remembrance, bhakti. So let's see what stanza 4 tells us. Kalijug Har kiya. Har kiya, the self, ushered in the age of Kalijug. And what were the characteristics of Kalijug? Pag tre khiskiya. Virtues, the cardinal virtues of Sat, Santokh, Dharam, they slipped, faltered, but the human being still had hope. Remembrance remained. Pag chautha tike tikaye jiyo. Gur sabd kamaya aukhad. So in Kalijug, with all the cardinal virtues disappearing, the Guru administers a healing medicine, which is the Sabad. And through devotion and praise to the Sabad, one achieves tranquility. Har kirat rut aaye, har naam vadai, har har naam khet jamaya. So the Guru says, Har kirat rut aayi. It is the season of glory, glorification of the Har self, praising. Har naam vadai, the wisdom of the self is the great gift in this age, in this present time. Har har naam khet jamaya, sow the seed of self-knowledge. So naam, or self-knowledge, is the healing medicine that is administered in Kalijug in our present day. Kalijug bij bije bin name sab laha mool gavaya. And in Kalijug, unless you sow the seed of self-knowledge, all profit is lost. In other words, you waste everything. Jana Nanak Gur Pura Paya Man Hirde Naam Likhya Jiyo. The servant Nanak found the perfect Gur, perfect knowledge that was then encrypted in the mind. And that is how remembrance, which is the virtue in this particular state of mind or in this yoga age, if you go by the original myth, salvation or freedom, liberation was achieved. So as we stated earlier on when we began this Shabad, cosmic time are called yugas, and they follow 4 cyclical patterns, starting with Sat, followed by Treta, Dwapar, and Kal. And that's the lifespan of the universe to which human beings are yoked. They're chained to it until they attain psychic maturity. In other words, until they're ripe for self-realization, they are yoked to this cycle. That is the mythology that the Indian systems hold. But the gurus have taken this to indicate cycles of the mind. So you start with Satyug. The mind is stable, is contained. The psychic body is held together. And the being is infused with cardinal virtues. And then things go downhill from there. So Satyug is a dual process, if you will. It is at once the primal state from which the mind emerges. It is also the goal state to which the mind must return, because the senses and ego have corrupted it as it grows and matures. And so that's the cycle that we have followed in this Shabad. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.